Hey, what's up guys? I'm back with another update on my 75-gallon reef tank. Got some new additions since the last update, so we'll go over those real quick. Let's see, we'll start on the right hand side. Still got a lot of work to do. Been talking about getting rid of some stuff. I still haven't done it. We definitely want to redo this right hand side. Want to get rid of these rocks that you see here and add some new ones. As you can see, the ones I have here just aren't working out whatsoever. So, still on the to-do list. Moved a couple of things around. Moved this big Welzo over here because I got some other stuff on the other side that we'll get into. Overall, the tank is still doing pretty good. A couple of things that I'm not happy with, other things that I am happy with. Most everything you see here is doing great. Tank is a little bit cloudy because I just cleaned the glass, so everybody's a little worked up. One new addition, the blue spot jawfish who just hid. One of my favorite fish. I've had him probably a little over a month now. He's doing really good. It's supposed to be hard to keep. This is the third one that I've had. Other ones that I've had only lasted right around 2 days each. The last one I had got bit in half, I assume by the diamond goby, since that's the only thing in there that could possibly do that. Anyway, he's doing great, other than the fact he likes to bury all my stuff. Some Akins. This big one here in the middle of the screen is a new addition. The other ones I've had, they've just been moved around. Some new zoanthids that have been added. Hot lava chalice still chilling back there, growing absolutely zero. Clown's doing great, still hosting my Goniopora. It seems to be handling it fairly well though, thank goodness. Torch is still doing great. Elegance hanging in there. It's doing well, I guess. It's lasting a lot longer than what I thought it would. I don't remember if that was in the last video or not, but if it was, it's still holding on. I think I might have gotten it right after the last video. Pectina is still doing good, despite the fact that it's been buried countless times by the diamond goby that I can't get rid of. Zoanthids doing great. Two more Akins that I've added. There's like a green and purple one there, which is really got some nice color to it that unfortunately doesn't show up with this whack camera. And then another typical red and gray Akin there. Chalice doing great. Everything's doing great over here. I do have some new additions. I don't recall if the Sunset Money was in there before. It's growing really nicely since I've had it. A little bit white there on the back edge due to the frog spawn that I have behind it that I actually had to reposition it. It was, I believe it was just, either it was just stinging the hell out of it or it was just blocking too much light. Either way, I moved it. Things should start getting better. Some new polyps in there. Let's see if I can get in here and get them. I've got some Rastas that you just can't see them, unfortunately. Right there in the middle of the screen. It started with 2 polyps, up to 3 now. Hopefully that increases to several. The nuclear greens doing really well since I got them. This is a pretty nice sized colony of well, it's a mixture of different things, but the majority of that colony is eagle eyes. For whatever reason, they are not doing well at all, so look for them to be replaced with some more eagle eyes in the next video, unless those come back, but they're looking really bad. I had them on the other side. I moved them over here thinking that maybe they were getting blasted too much by the halides. That doesn't seem to be the case. They just seem to be going by the wayside. A new addition here, Helfrich's dartfish. There is a second one, but he doesn't like to come out very often. I think he's a little camera shy. This one is always out. Another new Aiken back there. Some Magician Pallies. A really nice colony that I was able to pick up. I had to move my hammer coral over here as it fell. Actually, I had a collapse that wasn't very good, and so it was no longer on the frag plugs, and I moved it over here. It's doing a lot better. Some more zoanthids there. Everything else doing pretty good. No complaints. Since I rearranged the rock work, my female flame wrasse doesn't like to come out and swim around in the front anymore. She just hides over here or under my frag rack, and really only comes out to eat. This frog spawn doing pretty well. Don't really have a good spot for it, so for now it's sitting right there. I still have the leather that I know that I said I was going to get rid of in the last video. I procrastinate a lot, so I still have that. The purple deaths, they're not the greatest purple deaths that I've ever seen, but that's what I have. I actually found some purple deaths on I got frags laying everywhere. It's kind of embarrassing. On the frag that's upside down actually has some purple deaths on it that are really nice. I have no idea where they came from. I don't even know what was originally on that frag, but you can't see them. They're buried. I need to fix that before they die as well. SPS doing pretty well. Bird nest doing great. A couple of these two colonies, the one in the front here and the one in the back, browned up real nicely. So hopefully those come back. They're more pink and blue, more pink than anything when they're not brown. The joys of aquacultured Fiji. This green one's doing really good. Starting to see a little bit of growth on it. Clam doing really well. Added quite a few new frags. This one back here is Pink Lemonade, Oregon Blue Tort. I'm not sure what this one here is at all. Another Pink Lemonade here. Anemone's doing great. The unhosted anemone that just sits there and does nothing. Tricolor is actually growing a lot. It's starting to encrust the plug and hopefully move over and just start encrusting the rock. These are doing great. Red Planet, just picked this one up probably 3 weeks ago, and already starting to encrust on the epoxy that I glued it onto the rock with. It's doing quite exceptional. Already seeing growth on the back side that once again the camera isn't picking up. Some macroalgae growing there. I forget what this is actually called. I need to look that up. It's the algae that actually grows off of the calcium that's in the water. Everything on the frag rack is doing great. Red Setosa is starting to grow really fast now. Pretty happy about that. Another Oregon Blue Tort growing faster than what I expected it to. Red Planets that you can't hardly see, and the Green Millie doing really well. The Strawberry Shortcake is doing absolutely awful. I'm pretty sure it's 95% dead. Very displeased with that. That's one of my favorite corals. So hopefully I get that that situation resolved soon. Working on getting a colony of that, along with a very large colony of Red Planet, as soon as I get some rock work situated. Excited to get that piece here in a couple of weeks. Looks like the other Helfrix is out. Pretty cool fish. Very overpriced in my opinion, but pretty cool. Oh, I got this new table acro. It's like a bluish green. I picked it up. It was very awesome when I got it. I didn't have a lot of high hopes for it. It just didn't feel like it was. The wild corals are just really tough to maintain their color. Up until this week, it was doing pretty well. Now you see, looks like 3 dead pieces on it now. That kind of came out of nowhere. It's browned up a little bit. Hopefully that color comes back, but we'll see. Everything else is doing really well. Another tricolor growing very fast. This acro also has some dying spots on it too, and just don't know how much more of the wild acros that I can take, but it is what it is. Availability is also what it is. So we'll see. The Strawberry Shortcake that I should be getting by the next video will be wild as well, a wild colony, so we'll see how that goes. Anyway, that's the tank. Not a whole lot of newness going on, but some things here and there. Fish are doing great. Haven't lost anything, and I haven't lost a fish since the last blue jawfish got bit in half. So feeling really good about that. For the most part, all the corals are doing great. Would like to see some a little bit faster SPS growth. We'll see what happens there. I do have my dosing pump dialed in, so I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Anybody has any ideas, feel free to comment. So yeah, that's the most recent update. I believe the tank is somewhere around 15-16 months old, something like that. And I really have no complaints. Hopefully by the next video I get some changes done that I've been talking about forever, and have a lot of success. Well, thanks for watching, and see you next time.